You've been on a plane, find yourself looking down at the armrest next to you, looking at the little plug where the ashtray used to go. I look at that and I say, what the hell happened in this country?
Nanny State. I see a kid with a bicycle helmet on. I'm gonna smack the shit out of him, like for his own good.
Look out for Charlie.
I've received a lot of comments lately saying things like, you know, I hope this video gets lots of views. I hope this video gets traction. I hope people see this. Stuff like that. I want to explain in this video exactly what's going on to people who may not understand it and how it actually works. So recently I was having a conversation with somebody about certain keywords that I could use on videos to get more viewers. And after that, I decided to do some experimenting. And then I realized while doing that experimenting that they're doing this with every video. So it doesn't matter what keywords I use. It won't bring in views. I actually had more views back when I had like 1,000 subscribers than I do now. As my subscriber count goes up, the views are going down, and there's a reason why that's happening. They absolutely block your keywords from showing up. Certain keywords. Let's take, for example, the new video, Glenn, A Story of Modern Mind Control. If you type in mind control into YouTube, you're just going to get a bunch of junk mind rot on quote-unquote mind control. I'm going to get into that, and I'm going to show you how and why it doesn't matter. It's very interesting because it's not just my channel. This is what they're doing to everybody out there. So if you have a channel and it's not getting views, test this and you'll see why things aren't working for you. Okay, the story of Glenn was released 6 days ago. Now, if you search Glenn in YouTube, let me fix this right here. We're going to change the filter to upload date, which it is, okay. 11 days, whoa. 9 days, 9 days, 9 days. 7. 6. 6 days ago. It is not in the YouTube results now. But if you search Glenn, a story, right, and then do the same thing, 6 days ago, it shows up in the search results. Why are they doing this? Why are they shadow banning it if you just type in Glenn? That's what people normally type in, Glenn, or a name, or Glenn Beck. That way, you know, whatever name, Glenn from, you know, Walking Dead, whatever. That way, when the search results come up, this is not going to come up unless you type in basically the name of the video. And that is how this type of shadow banning actually works. So when you type in certain words, it comes up and they go, see, it's not shadow banned. But if you just type in Glenn and look, it does not come up. Now, if you type in the words mind control, which is in the title, A Story of Modern Mind Control. I'm not logged in, by the way. 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago, 13 days ago, 10 days ago, 6 days ago. This is when it should be showing up. But if you type in those words mind control, the video doesn't show up at all. So it's also banned from showing up in those results, right? So you have to type in Glenn, a story, for that to show up. Or maybe Glenn, a story of modern mind control. Yeah, so if you type in the exact name of the video, it shows up. Otherwise, if you type in mind control, it does not show up, but all these other videos do. Now, what does that tell you? It tells you a lot. If you type in mind control, the video does not show up. So they clearly want people to see these other videos about mind control, but they don't want you to see that one. That one is shadow banned. So what is the point of even having a channel? Why don't they just boot me off? Are they using it to see how many people are watching, you know, or how many views it gets? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So you keep somebody on the platform, but these videos are acceptable to watch about mind control. And I never use that term. It's one of the only videos where I say mind control because someone else had said it. It does not show up when you search those keywords. That is very, very interesting. So then they can say it's not shadow banned. That's how they do it. And here's another one. 3 weeks ago, I released a video called Jamming the UFO Connection. So technically it was 3 weeks ago, all right? So if you look up the keyword UFO and change your search settings to upload date like I did on the last one, you can go down. Here's 2 weeks ago. Here's 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. We're looking for UFO. UFO. 3 weeks ago. Here we are. Nothing. Nothing 4 weeks ago. It doesn't show up. So that's how my views stay low. If you search UFO, it does not show up. Now, if you search UFO connection and get closer to the title, it shows up. So if you type in UFO or mind control or any of this, you're going to get mind garbage. Absolute and total mind garbage, which is clever, because then they can say, no, we're not shadow banning anybody. No one gets shadow banned. So they can say that because they're not really shadow banning. You'll show up, but you have to type in the exact words. And there it is, 3 weeks ago. But again, people searching UFO, this video does not show up at all. And that is how they control and throttle information. So really, what is the point? So if I look up, UFO, I get Area 51, time travelers, lucid jinn, UFO, alien dreams. That's okay for you to see. That is okay for you to take into your psyche. But me telling you the truth about something is not okay, and it's not going to show up. Now, my music industry video came out 12 days ago. I just typed in music industry. So within the last 6 to 10 days, all these videos came out. Over 100. With music industry in the title. Tons of them. That's just one day. Now we're going into 2 days. And I'm just flying through this. And then you get down into here. 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 6 days. Mine's not in the search results at all. At all. It was 12 days ago. So it does not come up. That is how you hide shit. So, someone said, I hope this video that you just put out gets traction or something like that. This is how these videos don't get traction. They're not going to get traction because people can't see them. If you're logged in and subscribed, yes. But if you're just logged out and searching, you are not going to find my videos unless you type in specific keywords that practically no one is going to randomly type in. And that is how you control the flow of information. We need a platform where the only algorithm that you can use is like switching to recent uploads and most popular, and otherwise there are no other algorithms used. Nothing that manipulates the search results at all. I had a video that I uploaded on BitChute with keywords in the title and it would not show up. Rumble was doing it immediately the first day I signed up there. The first day it was hiding shit. It hides tags, everything. So it's just as bad as these other platforms out there. Which brings me to all these UFO, all these Bigfoot, the paranormal, the right-wing stuff, the left-wing stuff. All of this stuff that's divisive, that turns people against each other. If you're seeing it, if it's promoted to you at all, it's on purpose. They'll say, this video got out about this guy and now he's going down, right? Like the satisfying downfall of Mr. Beast. So this is a video about a former employee that goes by Dogpack 404 or something like that. And he came out and he, exposed all this stuff about Mr. Beast, right? And then all these people saw it. Now, whether or not Dogpack 404, or whatever his name is involved with this or not, doesn't matter. They're using it and putting it out there to create drama and divisiveness. Otherwise, all they would have to do is go to Dogpack's channel, just like they do to mine, and basically ban his keywords from showing up. For example, so if Dogpack puts out a video about Mr. Beast and it says Mr. Beast in the title, and someone came along and typed Mr. Beast into YouTube and searched, then the videos from him would not show up with those keywords in it. That's all they would have to do. So they want you to see this stuff. If it shows up with the keyword search, they want you to see it. So when this secret info gets out, but it's still being promoted by the YouTube algorithm, it tells you everything that you need to know. It's being used for divisiveness, just like the pokety pokes were. They were being used for divisiveness when people have been poisoned for years by other substances. But since the pokety poke became politicized, then they started using it and promoting it. And shills began to promote it, and bots began to promote these ideas in the comments to turn people against each other. Again, if there's a problematic channel that's really putting out dangerous information, all they have to do is go to that channel and basically block their keywords from showing up in search results. Like mine, exactly like I showed you with mine. That's all they have to do. So this is all bullshit. It's mind rot, and it's literally rotting your brain out. Like this guy. This guy makes videos and he's being promoted heavily like Mr. Ballin. And he talks about subjects in depth that he hasn't studied and really has no idea what he's talking about. He's just kind of reading cue cards, you know. It's nonstop. They're basically trying to turn the internet back into television. It got out of control around 2012, and they have been working diligently to turn it back into television, where you are force-fed what they want you to see and hear. Because what began to come out really started to affect people's minds and their worldview of everything. When the information was actually free, there was a free flow of information, and that freaked them out. They are trying to turn it back into old, like cable and radio, how it used to be. And it shows how scared they are of this information. When you can look up UFO, for example, and get all these bullshit stories about UFOs and jinn and Bigfoot, interdimensional bullshit, shit that rots the fuck out of your brain. But you can look up the same thing, UFO, and my videos don't show up at all. It shows you how scared they are of the information. Not just from me, but information that other people put out as well. Search this platform for a lot of Dave McGowan's work and see what shows up. The only thing you're going to get is the weird scenes inside the canyon interviews. The rest of it will not show up, and it's been taken out. And he talked about a lot of other things, including the Boston event. You know, if you look up UFO or Bigfoot or any of those, you get people saying the UFO conspiracy, the Bigfoot conspiracy. Those aren't conspiracies, dipshits. A conspiracy is two or more people getting together to commit some sort of crime in the dark. That's a conspiracy. Bigfoot is not a conspiracy. UFOs aren't a conspiracy. The paranormal isn't a conspiracy. It's just ridiculous. But, you know, when you can look up, let's say, Bigfoot in big capital letters, and you get the native Bigfoot. I'm just going to read the first ones. Bigfoot is not what you think it is. So I'm sure they're saying that it's some sort of interdimensional creature. Paranormal Bigfoot. Sierra Sounds. The U.S. government just released terrifying Bigfoot photos. They allow this shit, crazy shit, out there for you to ingest. They allow that. You can just search it, pull it right up. It's important. The mind rot that they're allowing to get out there freely. And like I said, if they did the same thing to that dog pack dude, he would have like 320 views on his video. No one would see it. That's how easy it would be to take somebody like that down. Put the channel name in, and they ban all their keywords. Simple. I know this isn't new, but to understand how they do it and how they can lie about it is very important. And that's it for now. Look out for Charlie. Hello. We're trying to warp your perception of technology through Hollywood.
They're back.
Look out for Charlie.